Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome to our today's English class. This is Razu Ahmed and I am from Raita Secondary School, Bheramara, Kushtia. In this lesson, I am going to discuss about tag question. Tag question is very important for our day-to-day conversation as well as for our examination. So, let's get started. In this slide, we see some girls are enjoying their game. The question is, they are enjoying their game, aren't they? She is looking very happy today, isn't she? He works very hard every day, doesn't he? These all are tag question. What is tag question? The definition is, a tag question is a question that is used at the end of a statement to get the support from the listener. For example, he is going to school, isn't he? He is going to school. This is a statement. Isn't he? This is a tag question. How to use tag question? Tag questions are mainly used in space for checking the information is correct or wrong and encouraging a reply from the person we are speaking to. There are mainly two forms of tag question. They are negative tag question and positive tag question. The structure of negative tag question is auxiliary verb plus not plus pronoun. The structure of positive tag question, auxiliary verb plus pronoun. If the statement is positive, then the tag question will be negative. For example, you have seen that film, haven't you? If the statement is negative, then the tag question will be positive. For example, Sabina never goes anywhere, does she? Now the types of tag question. There are three types of tag question. Number 1, tag question using verb, tag question using to be, and tag question using modals verb. Now I am explaining tag question using verb. Listen carefully. He doesn't like watching television, does he? He likes to ride bicycle, doesn't he? Now I am going to explain tag question using to be verb. They are doctors, aren't they? He is playing badminton, isn't he? Now tag question using modal verb. We should follow the traffic rules, shouldn't we? Here should is a modal verb. He can swim well, can't he? Here can is a modal verb. Now I am going to show you some different tag questions. I am, aren't I? I am helpful, aren't I? There is, isn't there? There is a chemist near here, isn't there? There are, aren't there? There are many shops in the area, aren't there? This is, that is, isn't it? That's your wife over there, isn't it? We see a computer operator. He is operating the computer. Like a computer operator, there are some tag question operators. These are am, is, are, was, were, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, have, has, had, must, ought, dare, need. Besides, do, does and did used in action verbs. Basic tag question. Some contraction form of the operators, such as we have to write am not as a tag question is aren't or ain't, is not, isn't, are not, aren't, was not, wasn't, were not, weren't, will not, won't, shall not, shan't, cannot, can't, could not, couldn't, may not, mayn't, might not, mightn't, must not, mustn't, has not, hasn't, have not, haven't, had not, hadn't, do not, don't, does not, doesn't, did not, didn't, ought not, oughtn't, dare not, daren't, need not, needn't. How to form a tag question? Number 1. Structure in positive statement. Now look at the structure in positive statement. Hassan is a truthful boy. Here this is a statement plus comma plus operator, that means is, plus not plus subject plus pronoun form of the subject plus interrogation mark. Number 2. Structure in negative statement. She is not my mother. Is she? Here the structure is statement, that means she is not my mother, plus comma plus operator, that means here the operator is plus subject plus pronoun form of the subject plus interrogation mark. Talib is a smart boy. Isn't he? Here is a operator and this is a positive statement. That's why we have to use not after is. That means isn't. And the pronoun form of the subject is he instead of Talib. Now some examples. Number 1. Rubina was a brilliant student. Here was is a operator and we have to use wasn't. And here the subject is Rubina. That's why we have to use the pronoun of Rubina is she. That means the tag question will be wasn't she? Question number 2. You were not a player. This statement is a negative statement. Here the operator is were and here the subject is you. That means the tag question will be were you? Question number 3. They are our guests. This is a positive statement. That means the tag question will be aren't they? Question number 4. We cannot do this now. Here this is a negative statement and the tag question will be can we? Question number 5. He may come tomorrow. This is a positive statement. That's why the tag question will be mayn't he? Question number 6. We should not disobey our parents. Here the statement is negative. So the tag question will be should we? Question number 7. You could do it easily. Here the statement is positive. Then the tag question will be couldn't you? Question number 8. They must not play bad. Here the statement is negative. So the tag question will be must they? Question number 9. I have a pen. Here the statement is positive. So the tag question will be don't I or haven't I? Question number 10. You had better go. This statement is positive. So the tag question will be hadn't you? How will you add tag if there is no operator in the sentence? My mother cooks very well, doesn't she? In this statement we see there is no operator. If there is a verb with s or es, add tag question with doesn't or does. We play football regularly, don't we? If you find verb without s or es, add tag question with don't or do. He went to market yesterday, didn't he? Here the verb is went. This verb is in past form. That's why if you find the past form of the verb, add tag question with didn't or did as a operator. Every mother loves her child, don't they? Nobody believes a liar, do they? There are some exceptions. If you find s or es after everybody, everyone, nobody, no one, somebody, someone, one, none, the above rules will not be effective. In that place, you have to add don't they or do they. Here we see s or es after everybody. Here we see s is added with our verb respect. And this is a positive statement. So the tag question will be don't they? Nobody likes a man of bad temper. Here the statement is negative. And we see s is added with our verb like. So the tag question will be do they? Never, rarely, seldom, hardly, barely, and scarcely are treated as negative, though they appear to be positive. Here are some examples. He never came again. Did he? Never is stated as negative sentence. So the tag question will be did he? She can rarely come these days. Here we see the word Rarely. Rarely is stated as negative statement. So, the tag question will be, can she? You hardly ever came late. Here we see the word hardly. Hardly is stated as negative statement. So, the tag question will be, did you? I barely know you. Here we see the word barely. So, this is a negative statement. So, the tag question will be, do I? You would scarcely expect her to come. Here we see the word scarcely, and this is a negative statement. So, the tag question will be, would you? Some more exceptions. I have a few money. Here we see a few. If you see the words a few, then you have to keep in your mind that the statement is a positive statement. So the tag question will be, don't I or haven't I? I have few money. Here we see the word few. If we see few in the statement, then we have to understand that this is a negative statement. So the tag question will be, do I or have I? A few, a little. They indicate a positive statement. There is a little water in the jar. Isn't there? Here we see a little. And this is a positive statement. So the tag question will be, isn't there? There is little water in the jar. Here we see the word little. So this is a negative statement. So the tag question will be, is there? I need your help. Don't I? She needs a pen. Doesn't she? But you need not worry. It will be, need you? I need not go there. It will be, need I? Here, need is an action or do verb. That's why we have to use don't or doesn't. Here, need is a modal verb. So we have to use need plus pronoun of the subject. If I had any scope, I would visit London. Wouldn't I? Last year, I had visited London. Hadn't I? Now, tag question in imperative sentence. Follow me. Will you? Don't stop. Will you? Go on. Will you? Please help me. Will you? Kindly do me a favor. Will you? Let me say something. Will you? Let him go. Will you? Let them enjoy the game. Will you? But exception in one place. Let us settle the matter. Here we see the word us after let. Then the tag question will be, shall we? Let's go out for a walk. Shall we? Goodbye. That means I bid goodbye. The tag question will be, don't I? Hassan. That means he is Hassan. The tag question will be, isn't he? Who cares? That means nobody cares. The tag question will be, do they? Yes. That means yes, it is. The tag question will be, isn't it? No. No means it is not. So the tag question will be, is it? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, thank you. If we see these kinds of words in a statement, then we have to use don't I? See you the next class. Stay home, stay safe. Don't forget to use mask. Till then, Allah Hafiz.